Hey everybody, I'm here to make a quick video to tell you I won't be able to do a video tonight. I was getting ready to do it while I got in the shower, and I was thinking about the video I'm going to do, and I got out and started to gather up my things to do it, and I just don't know if it's going to download and this and that, because I'm having problems with my phone. And my granddaughter is going to take me to the store tomorrow, to Target, because that's one of the places you can buy a plan at. And I was on Net 10, and while I was in rehab, my son-in-law talked Randy into putting all our phones on his, which I think is Verizon. And while Verizon is good, I absolutely love Net 10. Calls never dropped. Very seldom was service interrupted. I just really was so pleased with it. And I was looking today, and I think that unlimited text, talk, and whatever the other thing is, you get all three of those unlimited for $35 a month. And that's a pretty good deal, I think. So if you're in the market for a phone provider, a cell phone service provider, take a look at them. And if you had the look I had, then you'll be pleased. And I'm shaking really bad because my dear sweet daughter decided that she should take a shower at the same time I did. And I kept thinking, this water never gives me a problem, but it is cold. And so I got one as quick as I could and got out, and I noticed her hair was wet in a few minutes when she came in here. And she said, yeah, she just got in the shower. And I said, or got out of the shower. And I said, no wonder my water wouldn't warm up, because you were getting a shower. And I almost feel like I'm getting lockjaw, which my husband might like that, but I'm not going to get lockjaw. But anyway, so the point of this is my phone's messed up. I'm going to get something done about it tomorrow. And I've got what I need to put up several videos. I just have to have my phone working right to do it. So hopefully, and I feel like I'll get to talk to you tomorrow before Thanksgiving. And I don't even know why I keep acting like I'm yawning, because I feel like I have to, but then when my mouth opens to yawn, then it's all gone. But anyway, I'm going to go to my son's. Me, Randy and Kaylin are going to my son's, and I thought I was making banana pudding and broccoli and cheese sauce. And I was talking with my son about it, and my daughter-in-law, or his fiance, said, don't forget the baked beans. She said, I would cry if you forgot the baked beans. And So I have shown this recipe a couple times, so I'm sure I know at least one time. But it was my mom's baked bean recipe, and people absolutely, as growing up and going here and there for meals, they would always tell her to bring that, and they absolutely went wild over it. If you can count at the end of this video how many times I yawn, you win. And I don't really think there's a prize for winning, but nonetheless, you win. But, and I have on my sock monkey onesie. It's a little bit thick onesie, sleeper type thing. And it feels good. Once I get warmed up, it'll feel real good. And anyway, I'm taking those three things to the meal. Autumn, my oldest girl, will be cooking along with some of her husband's family members at her house. Holly, my second daughter, they celebrate with her fiance's family, and I think they do it at their my daughter and her fiance's home. And so it's usually a pretty relaxing day. We eat kind of early, well, around noon we eat, so that it can be like a leisurely cleanup and you know, a good day, and you can watch the parade. I don't know if y'all like to watch the parade, but sometimes we do. And a funny little thing I'll share with you is, years ago, there was a radio station in Charlotte, and the announcers, or the DJs, or whatever you call the people that entertain you, they were Bob and Sherry. And Sherry at that time had a pig. You know, pigs were all the thing to have a pet for a pig for a pet. And so she had one, and they would talk about that pig on the radio and all that. So it came around Thanksgiving time and the big parade that they have here in Charlotte. And so they decided they were going to do what was called the Pig Patrol. And they had, like, I want to say 100 plastic pig snouts that, you know, put the elastic around your head and put the pig snout on and wear that. And they had like 100, and they said the first 100 people that called in would get to wear a pig snout and be and walk with them in the parade. Of course, they didn't walk; they rode on the back of a convertible. But I have no idea why that hardly anybody signed up to do that. But me and my two daughters, my two oldest daughters at the time, signed up. And they were, I want to say, maybe 10 and 8 when we did it, and they're in their 40s now, so it's been quite a while. But anyway, we walked. That was a long parade route. We walked, waving, and those big tall buildings. I'm just a real country girl, and I am not used to being in the center or the middle of big tall buildings. It reminds me of Mary Tyler Moore, when she spun around and threw her hat in the air. It's kind of how it made me feel. It was an enjoyable experience being there and all that, but if I could do anything, be anywhere, live anywhere, have the lifestyle that I wanted more than anything in this world, I would like to have a pretty small house. Maybe not quite as small as a tiny house, but I wouldn't mind it if it was a tiny house. But I'd like it along the, I'd like it close to water, where if I wanted to go fishing, I could walk just a little piece and throw my line in the water. And there could be neighbors, just not anywhere near on top of each other. And, have a garden and flowers and just have just such a quaint, quiet, wonderful life that way. To me, that is the epitome of just what a wonderful life would be. Just so much peace and quiet and fishing and all. For me going to put a short video out, I sure am long-winded. I'm just now starting to get warmed up just a little bit, and when I get off of here, I have a sleeping bag on the very top of my covers, and then I have a sheet, and I'm going to get up under that, and I'm going to try to finish getting warmed up. But anyway, I am going to try to post this, and if you see it, then it worked. And if you don't see it, you'll never know that I made this video. But we're hoping you see it. So I'm going to go ahead and go, and I will be back tomorrow, I'm sure, with another video and my cards and different things, So I love y'all. Love every one of you. You're my heart. You're a blessing. Don't you ever forget that you are worth it. You are kind and wonderful, and you make a difference. And you always keep that tucked away in your heart and in your mind, and know that you really are a blessing. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.